Does your email marketing feel like this?
If your email marketing feels overwhelming or like you're just throwing spaghetti against the wall, you are not alone.
Email can feel really overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. If you're ready to drive more revenue with your emails, then stick around.
We're going to show you the top 3 campaigns that businesses should set up and why.
These are foundational flows that every business should have in place. And we'll show you what happened to all that spaghetti.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Kate.
And together we form like Voltron into Arcade.
Over the last 6 years, we've helped over 500 businesses scale their growth using marketing strategy and brand charisma.
Ready to see how?
Let's do this.
Now that she's out of here, we can really get started. We always recommend getting your automated sequences set up first before you try to think about segmentation, email newsletters, nurturing campaigns. Before we get too fancy with that, we've got to set up these foundational automated campaigns. So let's start with the most important one. Number 1, your abandoned cart. So customers are great, but what about the ones who don't quite finish? They put in their email, maybe even their address, but they don't quite pull the trigger. So this sequence will show them why they're missing out and help sweeten the deal for them even more. Abandoned cart emails pick up lost revenue. They have super high open rates, order rates, engagement rates. These are being sent out to people who are hot and ready. They're ready to buy. They were almost there. So keep them short and sweet at first for those who are ready to buy. Later on in the sequence, you can include more educational based emails, especially if you have a more complex product or app. We've seen abandoned cart emails with 45% open rates, nearly 10% order rates. These are emails that are bringing in thousands and thousands of dollars a day from customers that you wouldn't have had otherwise. The abandoned cart emails can be a huge driver of revenue for your business.
The second type of foundational flow that you want to implement is the welcome sequence. So many companies have in place a welcome email, but I suggest that you take it one step further and create a welcome series or a sequence rather than just the one email. And the reason being is people come into your email list from all different places. So you want to create content that is relevant to where they are in their buyer's journey or in their mindset to when they come into your email list. So for example, someone who signs up for a discount or maybe a free trial for your software, we work with a lot of tech companies, they're going to be a lot warmer to you than someone who just signed up for a free ebook that you created. So each of those users needs to have a very personalized and different welcome sequence that you take them through to take them to where you want them to go next. We like to put a mix of things in welcome series. So to give you some ideas, you might want to tell your brand story or your founder's story. You might want to tell what your actual mission is. Like, what's your mission beyond selling your product or your software? What does your product actually do for people? Educate them on the features, and not just the features, but more importantly, the benefits of what you created can actually do for someone. And if you can wrap those benefits up in stories and actual case studies from your users, even better. So remember, don't just get by with the bare minimum of one welcome email. Go the extra mile, create a personalized experience for each subscriber, no matter where they enter from.
And number 3, the post-purchase sequence. The post-purchase sequence is a crucial time to connect with your customer, and businesses aren't maximizing this. So there's 3 things that you should try to do with your post-purchase sequence. First is to welcome the customer. 2 is to get them excited about your product. And 3 is to give them the next step. So the first thing we want to do is to welcome them, remind them why they bought, show them that they're not just another data point, Secondly, get them excited about the purchase. If there's an app, then show them all the cool things that they can do, all the features, answer any frequently asked questions. Think about the customer headaches that sometimes they experience at the beginning of a purchase and do what you can to alleviate that before the product even gets there. Just think about what information do they need so that when that thing gets to them, they are ready to rock and roll. Finally, get them to take the next step. This could be a complementary product, maybe a premium version of your app, an online community, a way to engage with your content, or maybe it's just getting ready to look forward to your newsletter. But let them know what's coming down the pipeline and what to expect. So to quickly recap, number 1 being the abandoned cart, make sure you can get this set up ASAP. The welcome sequence being number 2, and the third being the post-purchase sequence. Now there's a lot of crossover between all of these. They all strive to educate and empower their users, welcome them, get them to the next step. And it's not just about selling them something, but really trying to provide an even better experience or ongoing support for your customers.
And when you're able to do that, that's brand charisma. Also, if you want to know more about what we'd actually put in these emails, how to write them, how long they should be, stuff like that, stick around. We're going to turn this into a series, so we'll have more on the details for you.
So we're going to continue putting out content like this. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below.
So if you like it, thumb it, and if you love it, sub it.